Hey, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I want to share with you how me and my beloved recently triggered quite a few other couples. So we went on a cruise. It was an incredible experience, a gift from our friends. So everything was just absolutely magical, and from the moment we stepped on the ship, we're just amazed and in love with it. Now, that was a cruise for older couples. In fact, the average age of passengers was 75. So you can imagine that we really stood up. Well, we stood up because we are way younger than everyone else, but also because we're very, very affectionate with each other and we're very physical. So we continuously touch, hold hands, kiss, embrace. You know, we're still, you could say, in our honeymoon period. We're very, very much in love, and being tantric, of course, physical aspect of connection is so important to both of us. So we triggered quite interesting reactions among other passengers. So on one hand, there is some of those older couples that totally loved us. They, looked at us being so in love, and they made jokes, and they made comments, and it felt like, looking at us allowed them to remember when they were young and so crazy in love. So it was a sort of inspiration for them. And also, a lot of these couples were a beautiful inspiration for us. We saw quite a few couples where, they're still holding hands, and these will be people in their 80s or even 90s, holding hands, really taking care of each other. Like I saw quite a few men, supporting their ladies to the toilet or with the, to sit at the table, because of course they don't move as well as they used to. So that was absolutely beautiful. But there were other couples, and they had a very different reaction to us. So a few things happened which absolutely shocked us. First thing, so if you haven't been on a cruise, there is usually a dress code. So, they want you to look elegant enough. And we would dress up, but not necessarily wearing suits, and wearing super elegant dresses. So there was a few couples that actually went up to waiters and told them that the way we are dressed is not appropriate. Mostly that referred to my partner having shorts instead of long pants. Now, he was super elegant, a nice polo shirt, super smooth, but for them it wasn't good enough. So they actually went to the waiters to complain about us. Another time when we went on a tour on the shore, there's some misunderstanding around the time when we were meant to leave. So we were the last ones because we went for a walk, and we still came back, earlier than we were meant to, but the bus was waiting for us. Again, it was just a misunderstanding. We were not late, but there was apparently a couple that once went back on the ship, they actually went to the reception to complain about us. I mean, keep in mind, we're talking about the ship that has 12 floors, and older people for whom walking around and moving around this big ship is not the most comfortable thing. So yet they still decided to engage energy to go and complain about us. And I don't think I can count the amount of, hateful looks from some older women that I got. We had nights when we had to really dress up, the black tie nights, and so I would wear body-fitting dresses, and I would get, looks from others. It's like, how dare you look that sexy? So it was very interesting to just see these couples getting so triggered and offended by a young couple that's in love. And we never really did anything to actually upset someone. We never broke any rules. We followed whatever was meant to happen. These people were so unhappy with their own lives and with the fact that they were on a cruise, they decided to rather engage their energy in complaining about us than being together. And truth is that the majority of the passengers on this cruise, they just were unhappy. We hardly saw any faces smile and laugh together. While there were those few couples that were super in love, most of the people, they had faces as they just hated the fact that they had to be there. And that really got us thinking, because I'm in this beautiful relationship right now where I'm absolutely excited about growing old with my beloved. And so here I was given an example of how I do not want to age. I don't want to be one of those bitter couples that, instead of enjoying the cruise together with my spouse, with my beloved, I'm engaging in, some other people's business. However, truth is that the way most of us relate is that we're on a straight path to being that bitter old couple. So for me, this video, the reason why I wanted to share it with you, it's because everything starts today. We don't like talking about old age. We don't like thinking what's going to happen when I'm 70, 80, or 90 years old. We think, oh, I'll worry about it later. And a lot of things, absolutely, yes, you do want to be present in the moment. But truth is that your little habits and how you relate to your partner right now is what determines whether in 20 years you're still going to be crazy in love and really passionate about each other and feel this deep loving heart connection, or if you're going to be one of these couples that don't even really talk anymore, don't hold hands, don't kiss, don't make love, and just literally feel like your life would be better without them. So what I want to invite you to do right now is look at the little things that you do or that you don't do. Do you have a tendency of getting offended easily? I'll be honest with you, I used to. It was very easy for me to take a small comment and take it very personally. But I realized that, oftentimes that's not really what the person intended. And then even if they did intend to offend me, why should I pay extra price for that? So in my current relationship, none of us really gets offended easily. We can be super mean to each other and we'll just laugh, because we know that both of us are coming from a loving place. We're not trying to hurt the other person. So that's the first thing. Do you get offended easily? The second one is, do you pick up fights easily? I see it unfortunately in my mom and in many other, women and men as well. Small thing, fighting over it. I would see my mom, literally yelling at my dad because he left instead of putting the glass into the dishwashing, he put it in the sink. Some small things around the house, which, yes, I get that you want to fix and you can, but you don't have to do it by picking up fights. So are you easygoing or not? It's really, that really comes down to just how just fun can you be, or how difficult can you be? And really start looking at your behavior today, because those little patterns that you engage in right now is basically what determines whether in 20, 30, 40 years you're still going to enjoy this beautiful, loving relationship, or whether you're going to be bitter and unhappy. Invest in yourself in this moment. The things that you do today may seem little things, not something that's really stuck in your behavior, but in 20 years it will be. It's if you think that changing those behaviors now may be a challenge, try changing them when you're 80, when it's been a pattern for so many years. Everything starts now. So I hope that this video will inspire you to just look at yourself and make sure that you're someone that your partner really wants to be around, and that your partner is someone that you want to be around as well, because it always goes both ways. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure to click on the bell icon, this way you'll be notified when new videos come out. And if you want to see more of my personal updates, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. You'll see the links under this video. And if you would like to go deeper and maybe work together, dive deeper into your relationship, identify those patterns and work on changing them, visit my website. It's www.magdakay.com. You'll see the link below as well, and we can work together. You can sign up for a free consultation or for coaching. We can work together and we can help you let go of these unnecessary patterns so that you can build an absolutely magical relationship that will last for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I don't know about you, but I definitely would love that. So thank you so much for tuning in. I love you much, and I'll catch you soon.